Let's see. Ah, pink. Hello there, beauties and gentle beauties. My name is MTT Metaton. Happy New Year. I don't know if this is the first video of the new year. I have given it. I've given it some thought recently, and I have some pretty big changes coming up. I want to start with by far the biggest change, as you guys can currently see here, and of course with my somewhat OG preset. I've given it a lot of time and a lot of thought, and I am deciding to go pro. Now, I'm not going to be in the World Cup by next year or even the year after that. I mean, I don't assume I will. I believe I'm not going to be next on whatever streaming thing for Fortnite. I'm not going to be on Twitch drops, okay? Yikes. I mean, I might, but I'm not going to be the best. So don't get hyped up like that. But with this new year coming, and since I was posed with this question last year, I realized I'm old. I mean, no offense, this career I have on Fortnite. I keep on saying it's a day hobby. No. So, okay, not invested, but my first interaction, my first hand on a controller with Fortnite, it was like when I was 8 or 9 years old. Because I remember in my school we had like not the regular computers. There were these I don't know the name. I know there was like Microsoft or Apple computers. They're pure white. The like I don't know if like the keyboard slides into the desk or the little counter, and the mouse is all white. You can't really click it in, like you can't click into it, but you know, I remember this kid, he found a website to get Fortnite on it. I don't know how he did it, but he did. That is when I was 8 or maybe 9. I I'm now 20. I've always called Fortnite a day hobby. But here, even if I was 10 at the time, even 11, I can't say that I've been doing this day hobby for more than 5 years. Like, I look at it right now, and I'm like, yeah, 18,000 account levels. I've been doing this for a while. And I always tried to give the aspect and the theme of a chill, open, I guess, approachable space. I call it the ice cream truck method. The ice cream truck isn't just an average car, but it's not a restaurant. It's something you can walk up to. If it's something you see and you like, you can ask, and you can probably get it. But this is where we get into some bad news. Fortnite is cracking down on that. So I'm going to expose myself. I will. Ranked for this season is unbelievable. So I'm about to go to rocket racing because everyone knows I have played a lot of rocket racing before. And before, I did have to learn from a friend, a child. I'm not gonna lie, because I have no friends that play rocket racing like that. But he said you can get most of the ranked stuff done with rocket racing, which is true. You could probably still get some stuff done with rocket racing. They have changed that. Ugh, forgive the sounds of New York, but they have changed that rather, I'd say, intensely. You see this? I cannot get this done in rocket racing, so there's going to be lots of rewards. Now, I've asked this question with two people, and they say it won't be. When I look at these challenges, let's go here for this skin, but let's see. 100 players in reload, win 50 rounds. Now, I'm not upset at that. You see, my how I see myself on Fortnite, I'm the crazy one amongst the weak. Everyone is good at one thing, but I'm equally balanced at everything. I can't dodge that well. I can't fight that well. I can't build that well, but I can do it a lot. But when I'm going to ask the question, in ranked ballistic, if you win 50 rounds, I would assume that's over gold 3. I am sorry to say it, but Fortnite has adopted this weed out the weak mentality. I don't know why they are hungering for great players. Before I'm like, all right, I'll just play some rocket racing, I'll get my free stuff. No, they're saying get good or don't enjoy the game at this point. I'm not saying you don't get free stuff. Of course, you can get some free stuff, but some people want these ranked rewards. I'm not gonna lie, I want these ranked rewards. I'm not getting this rap. So I don't know what the average player is. I'd say the average match. If I was to win a match of ballistics, which I have, I'd say the average amount of kills is probably like three, no, two per round. Let's say, I fight someone, I get jumped. There's only there's a 30% chance I kill the other person that jumps me. I feel like 2 times 50 on top of the win, unless I'm mistaken. I know, the higher your rank is, the less you get. I feel like you're getting at least somewhat into platinum. They are looking for platinum at the bare minimum. And I'm sorry to say, Battle Royale's worse. Top 10, top 10. Okay, I don't know about me since I have a very strange play style. I run all over the place. I can't get top 10 without getting nearly 5 kills. Someone's gonna find me, all right? I can't hide in bushes because I can't stay still for the life of me. I'm always moving. So, and then there's like top 10 after, with 3 eliminations. This has to be at least like diamond. This is a Viltrumite mentality. I'm sorry to say it. They are literally saying like, I don't care what unless they hacked. Like, if someone hacked to get the skin, if I see the skin, don't even attempt to 1v1 me. I'm not winning against you. I don't care if this kid's a toddler. I'm not even going to act like I can win against that toddler. But with that, you know, it throws me the question: will I go pro? I kind of have to. It's been so so long. I've played so many seasons. Okay, I played a lot more. This when they just started counting it, but still, this is a lot in itself. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The money, like these things are every day, and they're just passing me by, passing me and passing me by. I mean, I never bother, but like, why not? Sorry, if I may, you know, if I may ask, why not? Like, look at that. It's they got it. And I'm trying to say it. It's not like every day. I mean, it is kind of every day, but like they got a lot of days where they're just giving out money, and I'm like, all right, I know it's a 50-50 chance. I'm probably going to use a lot of energy and might have a chance of getting nothing, but I'm kind of doing that all the time. Like, I'm always almost exhausted at the end of my day. I can't work with my friends list because I'm literally at max. It glitches all over the place. I have to get like a PC to fix that. I don't even know if I can add more people. I cannot. Um, so I'm like, I have to go pro because I'm sorry to say it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even like on PlayStation. I don't even hear from my my Stonewood clan anymore because it's like, boss, there's nothing we can do. There's literally nothing I can do on Save the World. I have to tomorrow. I'm going to. Oh, forgive me. I'm gonna like get employed. Like I'm going to be looking around for like little jobs I can do, even if it's just for a day to get founders. Because like Fortnite, I can't give them my items now. I have a bunch of items I don't need or ever will need, and I just like not just, but I heard that like people don't level up with you in the party. You've made everyone useless. It still hurts when I think about it. I really I don't want people playing Save the World, not new people, because I felt like I was all alone. I felt like these people were better. I'm sorry to say, I don't understand how making the lower levels have to just watch. Like, are you serious? I do not understand the the thought process between the Save the World changes, but I do hope they get reverted or changed. But as for me going pro, I'm gonna throw a shocker. I won 2 matches holding heels, and I cannot lie. One match only had 1 kill, the other match had seven. But I can't lie, I felt freed. I still don't understand how people do it because, as everyone knows, I use my entire inventory to fight, so I gotta watch and not like throw stuff at people. But it was nice. I'm like, holy crap! It feels more optional. It's less stressful when it's like, all right, if I get away, of course, like I can't assume I'll get away, but if I get away, I know I can heal because I have the heals already. See, you don't understand. Maybe I'm not saying. Let me not say you. Most people don't understand. For people that don't hold heals, it's haunting getting into a fight. You don't know if your teammate got you. You don't know if your teammate's alive even. If you're on, let's say, 15 HP with 20 shield, and you hear your teammate go down, it's either you're gonna have to hide for your life and find some shield kegs and whatever what's on the map, slurp juice, big pots, and like the slurp barrels, and it's always like you're gonna have to hide for your life and wait to the reboot card, like you can buy it or something. But yeah, but this means that everything I do, and I do mean everything I do, everything I say, every match I play will be on my record officially. I am leaving regular Battle Royale behind because what's the point of it? I'm sorry to say, regular Battle Royale has become so sweaty. I can't lie. I feel no difference. If I'm being honest, I believe people are training in regular Battle Royale for ranked because I've experienced slightly easier matches in ranked than Battle Royale. I'm finding people hiding behind boxes in ranked. I'm like, the hiding is insane, but it's more enjoyable in ranked. Even when I lose, I'm like, all right, whatever. I lost because I'm shooting at 2 people flying with the wingsuit, and this kid is shooting me from a gas station. Whatever. Not some guy in a regular match hiding in the balloon, using a wingsuit or just sliding past me, hitting 2 headshots with the shotgun, lasering my half shield if it's zero build and all that with an SMG, jumping up across the hill, hitting me with a sniper to have me at 1% to like leap, do the stupid Mantle leap off the wall and pickaxe me with a slide. I'm like, I don't care about all like, get that out the game, get that out the game. Because I'm being honest, I don't play that. I really don't. Some people are like, oh, that was epic, bro. That was like so good. That was so good, man. Like, no, no, I don't do that. When that happens, I literally drop Battle Royale for the entire day. I will check my expeditions on Fortnite. I clock in the toughs, and that's it. I've even been playing Rocket League more, and I'm like, all right. And that's where I have to give out these two shout outs. Not for Rocket League, but a little bit for Rocket League. Repeat GG. I'm like, holy crap, they're kind of, I guess, helping out the trying man. I don't even want to say the little guy because no one is little anymore. Like, for anyone that's seeing this video, if you're like under the age of 10, don't worry, you're gonna get good. Okay? Do not worry. It may take a while, but you're gonna get good. You're gonna get good to the point where you can't control it. You're going to be OP. Because I kid you not, everyone gets one at my level, with two at my playstyle, and three at my energy. And I'm like, I can't control it. I have no flipping clue how I got these levels, and I know I'm behind. I think yesterday I played with someone that's a high level than me. Do I care? No. When I see someone a massive amount of levels higher than me, I get more concerned. Because your friends is flipping out and they're glazing you up, and I know it feels nice, but be honest, this is the first time you've played with your friends in a while. Everyone thinks when you're a high level, you're getting constant praise. No, it's quiet. The only interaction you get is with you and Google. Hey Google, how to get 1,000 levels? What's the nearest? What's the closest and best creative map? I remember when my room was too hot for when I was doing. It was a long time ago. I was doing Family Guy prop hunt, and my PlayStation couldn't be in my room. And you want to know the crazy thing? It was winter, but my housing kicked up the heat, and my PlayStation sits next to like a wooden dresser, and it was too hot. I had to sit in my cold living room for 24. I went to sleep on the game. I did not talk to no one. The only interaction I had, I was like I said, I needed to get off the game. I was drowsy, and I only had an hour and 12 minutes of interaction, and half of them were little kids, and like, oh, you need to get off the game, 1012 or whatever. And I'm like, what? Sure, I don't care. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't remember how many times I might get my phone and take a picture. What was it? Mega City? I don't even know. What was that? What was Mega City? Was that chapter four? I believe that was chapter four, or no, it couldn't be chapter five. So chapter four, chapter three. I've been level 1,000 for at least 9 seasons. And I'm like, after the third one, it becomes torture. But look, I'm not trying to make a rant. Just giving a heads up. If you want to do bot lobbies, let me know, please. Okay? If you want to do that, I'm not saying I'm against it. Do not just join. Hey, bot lobbies now. No, no, no. But do not be shocked when you finally see me playing ranked. I have not. I will show you something. When I tell you, when I say I'm going pro, like I'm sorry, and sorry to like put it this way. I am not lukewarm. I'm rather hot or cold. Like, hang on. Like, I don't know if you guys understand that I have not played rank. I don't even think since it's been out. I don't play rank, like, at all. I'm not for that competition. I'm not a competitive person. This is where I get upset. So, oh, bro, you're sweating. No. If you ever 1v1 me, do not think I'm sweating. Do not think I'm competitive. I'm just crazy. Okay? Okay? So, I'm sorry to say it. Okay, 16 matches here. Remember, I think all these seasons was like above, like maybe not Simpsons, but I do not play ranked. I'm sorry to say it, like I do not. I just don't do it. Did I do it in The Simpsons or Battle Royale? Crap. I hate how this thing is like that. 8 matches. Like it will never go beyond 50 matches, I don't believe. I thought I remember playing it. Oh god. Look, if you go just go on Fortnite track, I can't do all this. I promise you, I do not play ranked like that. Is it this wait, brain fart. Does Blitz have a ranked? I don't think Blitz. No, there is no ranked season. Wow. What the heck is wait? Oh, right, it's crowns. Right, my bad. I'm getting mixed up, and I think I'm almost done with that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing ranked, and I'm not going to say I'm going to like. I'm going to start judging. I can't lie. I can't. I cannot say I'm not going to judge. Like if you're bad, I'm going to be honest. I'll let you play like 2 matches. But if you're really bad, I'm like, look, we're just not the same. Okay, like you're gonna have to leave. I'm not going to let you ruin my rank too much. But like I'll give everyone the courtesy. I will lose 1 rank for someone. After that 1 rank, I'm not going to let anyone play with me. I gotta recover that rank, and that's it. 1 rank a day. I can only lose 1 rank a day. If I lose 1 rank with someone and you join, and I'm not letting you play with me, please do not get upset. Look, ranked is hellish. I'm sorry to say it. Holy crap, Daft Punk is still here. Oh my god, I did not think it would still be here. Why? Okay, let me not say that like that, but you know. But yeah, it's practically everything, but yeah, big changes. I've done this for 10 years now, I'm pretty sure. Nearly 10. I don't even know. But in all my years, I've never had a big enough reason because they say, I don't know about last year. Last year, everything was like not the best. You know, we lost a lot of celebrities, and I'm like, I can't lie. The drought of energy, like the end of last year was given. It's like it was so exhausting. I hated checking my phone. I still need to get a new phone because anyone else goes through that thing where the charger won't stay in, and so you have to angle it. I'm like, all right, I know I need to get a new phone. I have water damage, and like if you, I know, who am I kidding? Kids don't know nothing about that, but look, any parents or whatever, any adults who's hearing this, it's not funny. If you have any signs of water damage, as in pregnant walls, like touch your walls occasionally. Like if something looks weird, touch your walls. There can be water in your walls if you didn't know that. And and I'm just like, oh God. It's like it's literally like I'm trying to say it. We need more money. I need more money. I'm like, you know, I've not I kind of glazed myself when I said I made around 60 and nearly like 130 a week on my side hustles. Now that I don't have Save the World to back me up, like I really need to think of something good. Like I'm talking about even with a job, I can't do $15 an hour, believe it or not. Like I can I need something at least beyond let's say $18 an hour. I need something higher than that. And I'm sorry to say it, I've run into this problem. This right here, Epic Games, not just me, not just my friends, even my TikToks. Everyone is talking about pronounce it with me, y'all, the item mall. No one will ever have enough for everything they want because it's too many things. When I say the item mall, there should never be this many different categories. Cyberpunk vehicles, whatever these things. What the hell? Like, what? Billie Eyelash. All of Spotify and YouTube right now. Gaming Legends. What is it? Arcane, Pulp Fiction, TikTok. Okay, one Fortnite section, two Fortnite section, Among Us, three Fortnite sections. What? I'm getting the grape lady vibes, but anyway. Okay, we got more Fortnite like sections in this item shop. Master Chief, like still, like who remembers if I can get a clip, let's say of chapter 3. I remember when the item shop consisted of at least 6. It was just 6. Like not today's best, but it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Now you can spend over $100 a day, believe it or not. And I'm like, I can't be doing that. Last year, I've spent over $100 every month, and my bank is oh God, I gotta hope they don't see this. They are furious. They are furious. I would make a new password to set a new budget and limit my card. And guess what? Around 12 something, I'm like, oh, let me buy this real quick and then go to sleep. And And they're like, yes, you, bro. It's you. I'm like Mr. Krabs right now at Epic Games. I will get so upset on why I have no money. And then I would check my statements and all that. And I'm seeing like $90 go towards Epic Games every month. I'm like, oh, Jesus. And then I'm like, oh, John, did I really authorize that? I was like, yeah, bro, that's you. That's you. You authorized this purchase. I'm like, oh, shoot. But yeah, I'm doing ranked now. And that's kind of it. There's nothing more to Fortnite now. I'm going to be honest. I love y'all. And no, not this one. My kid. This is something I haven't addressed in a while. To some do not know. To some. I am still on the fence. But in the beginning of the rise of Brain Rot, I liked it. I liked brain rot because one, believe it or not, brain rot. I'm going to sound like a weirdy. I'm going to get a cringe with it. Brain rot has a forgotten past, and it comes from the name itself. Does anyone remember when we used to call it Italian brain rot? I used to love that phrase so much because I never understood why did we associate it with Italians. When I look up the Italian, I'm like, Italians had nothing to do with that. And I can't lie, I kind of missed, I'm like, I love how it's Italian brain rot. Every Italian in the world, bro, that has nothing to do with them. And it would just tickle my brain. And like, yeah, I know it's Italian names, it's Italian words. And I'm like, wow, just wow. And it gave me a sense of wonder. But for everyone that does not know, my sense of autism is purposeful. I do not like random stuff that holds no weight. Like, so what do I mean by that? If you're going to do something to disturb someone, to do it with purpose. Don't disturb them for a second and run off. I do not believe in what I call ding-dong ditching when it comes to autism. And when I say autism, I don't mean that in a fearful way. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm trying to be honest. Autism is not bad. You should never shame anyone for having autism. It just means they see things differently. And I'm sorry to say it. I'm not sorry to say it. I'm sorry for anyone who might be a little uncomfortable. I like seeing things differently. Like, I'll put my accessibilities and invert the colors on. Have you ever played Fortnite with inverted colors? It's flipping awesome. You think you've next thing you know, you're picking up grays thinking they're legendaries. But I like seeing things differently. And brain rot fell off for me with that because their characters started having no purposes. and everyone was talking about it. And for a while, I did not like brain rot. I still do not like most of brain rot. As for the characters, no, I do not care because these guys are absolutely worthless. After I watched the same characters have multiple backstories, multiple features, like I don't care. The stick is marrying the cup girl, or now he's in a weird relationship with the shark, or the bird, or the tree. I kid you not. And I know you can probably find a clip where that changed. But as far as I know, the only one that has had a consistent storyline, as in rumors that stay consistent no matter who you talk to about this brain rot, is Brr Brr Patapim. And I still love. Yes, I love the way you have to pronounce their name. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a guy, whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to say he's like a what do I don't want to say like the W word, like weed head. I'm assuming he's a hippie. I'm assuming he's a chilled out forest hippie, and no matter what continuity, he's always like that, just massive, and I guess like a gentle giant, which I respect. I respect completely, and I'm like, I respect that. I respect presence and existence. These characters exist, but they hold no presence. As in, not that presence. Like, they're not here. Here, none of these characters have connections to anyone else. Neither do they have connections with themselves, even. Then we get to these multiplication things. I don't even know. Sometimes you see clips of them fighting amongst themselves. I don't really care for that. Like I say, franchises like, I don't know if anyone remember Rabbids Invasion or the Minions. I don't favor. I'm like, all right, you just unoriginal. You can't think, believe it or not. I'm sorry to say it, but I've seen these things called admin stuff, and believe it or not, I've talked to an admin by accident. Wasn't intentional, but I talked to an admin, and he told me some of their stories behind it. My friend, a kid, my little human person, I normally have stationed around Tough, said, "Oh my God, I saw an admin. Please, please, please." He cried that I needed to talk to him because it would be the funniest thing he ever seen. And we had a detailed discussion about nonsense, literally, literal nonsense. And as I was about to leave after he got raged and I got raged, he kind of caught my attention. He says, "You're just being a little, what, screw off. You just don't like the story." And I'm like, holy crap, this story. And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like the story. It made some brain rots useful, it made some brain rots useless. Yes, I pay attention to the story, believe it or not, because I like autism with a purpose. I like looking at things differently with a purpose, So, and I'm like, holy crap, not bad. So, as far as brain rots go, this is the only map I'll ever play, because yeah, these characters are kind of useless, but at least they let them do something. They defend the garden, so it's a good enough purpose for me. All right, good enough purpose for me. Like, guys, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. If I don't know if my past stream, I play JMR. If you guys know what JMR is, W viewers, WOG fans, uh, yeah, I play JMR. I'm like, I know what useless games are like somewhat. But yeah. I know everyone's like, how the heck did we get from going pro to brain rot? I'm just announcing that there will be some changes with me. I'm like, I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta, this is another topic that I can't say I'm so fond of. I can't say I'm even fully convinced I'll do it myself, but I think I'm going to be restationing myself from Tufts. I don't want to say that it died out, but believe, I don't know if anyone else, if you look really far back, my first video was first go on my video list and go from old to new. My first video was in Party Royale. There was no montage. It was no weird TikTok. It was nothing like that. It was a simple party. I think the only party royale event. I remember it clear as day because I believe I used Share Factory for it. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I restationed once, and I'll do it again. Now I know what another question is because I still feel it myself. Am I scared? Absolutely. Am I scared that I might lose some of my assets, some of my associates? Am I scared that I may stop enjoying the game? Am I scared that I might be worse at the game? Yes. But I was scared when I became a hero for Save the World. I was scared when I clocked in my first shift at Tufts. Yeah, I get weird feelings. I get called weird. I get weird stares at me. I get rumors. See, believe it or not, I'm gonna. Ooh, I don't know if I can say the word. The world, my bad. The word. I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube and all that. I have the allegations, believe it or not. I do. You want to know what kind of stops the allegations with me? The P Diddy, the allegations. If you know what I'm talking about, the Peter Griffin files. If you ever join my party, YouTube, Fortnite. How do I say this nice? I hate small things. If you understand what I'm saying, I hate children. Like I don't know if you ever heard me around, children. Like, yeah, I'm sorry to say, if you join my party around 2 in the morning, if I'm like not doing something, yeah, you will find children. It's Fortnite. Do not be shocked. But you openly hear me like hating the hell out of them. They're annoying. They're annoying, but they get stuff done for me. They let me know stuff. I'm sorry to say it. I don't want to say I use them. I wouldn't say I use them, but it's the just because I hate doesn't mean I can't accept. I'm a very, I don't want to say evolved human, but I believe that's how we should live. Just because we hate doesn't mean we can't accept. All right? Like, I'm not going to start flipping out at every human I see. Every kid I see, hey, kid, get your kid out of here. No, I'm not crying over a single kid I might see at an adult movie or just, talking to me when they really shouldn't be. I'm like, bruh, all right, yo, make me a salami sandwich and spell triangle. And I'm on with my day. But I say most of that's going to be changing. Sorry if no one's going to like, my content because it's mostly going to be ranked. Who remembers when I used to like go live and like upload videos when I'm just like losing the entire day? So it's probably going to be a little bit like that again. I ran past you and I didn't even know I had the strawberry elephant. Oh God, some kid is going to freak out at this. Anyway. God. But yeah. It's it's just it's a lot of stuff. That's all I can say. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of changes. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we all reach this limit as gamers. As gamers, we're thinking high and like I gotta take a screenshot one day because I want everyone to know on this account because I don't know if anyone knows. I got hacked once. Someone took my account of one game only and like Gang Beats, and we call Gang Beats a game. And I guess Minecraft, I don't know. I think I still have Minecraft on my whatever, but yeah, ooh, they have that. Whatever, I don't care. I don't play other games. I don't know if anyone knows that. Like, I'm sorry to say, I do not classify as a gamer. And recently, when I was cleaning, I found my Nintendo Switch, and I'm like, I kind of want to play games, not for content, but for fun. And of course for content too. And I'm like, I remember I am a big Nintendo kid. Nintendo was my first game. Like, when I say Nintendo, all of them. Any Nintendo game I could get. Wii Sports, of course, I remember Melee. I forgot what happened with Luigi's Mansion. I don't even know. I was stupid. I didn't even know how to start the game because I couldn't understand the button. I needed to press something. Mario Brothers, I think a total of 3. Mario Kart Wii. Of course, I'm a Mario fan. I'm sorry to say it, I am. But listen, I want to play games. I can't lie. Could I find myself doing it for more than maybe an hour? Not really, because I gotta play Fortnite. But I'm sorry to say it. Like I said, I'm a gaming channel. I'm not really a Fortnite channel, but I don't have any, games that I can play for that long because Fortnite is so requiring. I tried Marvel Rivals and it's just so tiring. I've seen Arc Raiders, and like I say, I've been so drafted and brainwashed. When I see Arc Raiders, or Arc Raiders, I believe, I see nothing but Fortnite Delulu. And I hate that that's what I get, but I probably, I know it would be funnier. It would be hilarious. It would be absolutely hilarious if you're playing Arc Raiders and and all you hear, you want to have a pizza party? Oh God. It will be, oh my God. I can't imagine how much fun I would have on Arc Raiders. I gotta remember the name. But I can't shell out $30 when I need to be spending like $30 every 2 months just to get my Epic rewards up. You know? So, yeah, yeah. You over here trying to set the little machine to go down in the bunker. Wait, pizza! And I'm like, you're not gonna expect no like 3-year-old kid to be on friggin' Arc Riders. Riders? I don't remember the name. And there's other games, of course. When I think of Nintendo games, like honestly, I could stream Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World looks fun. I know it's a bit late. It's like really late, but I kid you not. When I hooked up my old Switch, it is actually the Fortnite Switch. Believe it or not, I have that. I'm looking at it right now. I found it in a room like under one of the beds. It's like it's not too scratched, but it still works. I believe one of the Joy Cons may have a little damage, but I'll suffer with that later. And I'm like, when I was looking through all of it, I'm like, I low key, no matter, even though it's the big 26, I still put Smash Ultimate in my shopping cart. I'm like, one day, one day, one day I will play Mario. I don't care. I main Mario. I do not care. I have spent nights having my own little imaginary rivalry battles in my brain, fighting NPCs. I have mastered how to fight every NPC with Mario, no matter what it is. Now, if it's a real player, if it's a real player using someone like Bayonetta, like, bro, I'm not probably gonna cook that well. Like, I'm sorry to say it, I do not believe any. I don't believe any. The best. I do not think the best Mario player can beat like the third and like nearly average Bayonetta main, or like anyone with like complex like movesets. So like Mewtwo, of course, a swordman like let's say Lucina, Ike, of course. What is it, Sora, Sephiroth? I believe could win. But I don't believe he's like too agile in the game. But of course, I haven't seen it that much. I've only played like one match. I'm like, yeah, no. But yeah, a lot of big changes. But also, here's the thing. I don't need to like edit most stuff because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not editing right. All right, it's like there's gonna be pretty open, so I'm probably gonna be streaming more often. Again, yes, I'm gonna be streaming more often. Now, something I did see on the Nintendo eShop though is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds or whatever. I'm like, I don't think I want that for PlayStation, but I don't want it for Switch either. So, if there is a request for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, please let me know. Another thing, like I say, I need more money. That's why I want to go pro, because I can't let the other PlayStation players hear this, but around, let's say more than, I'm pretty sure now, over 4 years ago, I went to GameStop because the PS5 was just coming out and they had a deal. And my PlayStation 5 came with PlayStation Plus. And I haven't had PlayStation Plus ever since. I kid you not. I kid you not. People sit in awe when I tell them this. I have bought many PlayStation cards, but I have not had PlayStation Plus in at least 3 years. I haven't even bothered. So I'm sorry to say it. Besides, going out, getting drinks, working and stuff, I got like nothing to do. I just sit on TikTok and eventually, make TikToks, make other videos, and make merch and stuff. But other than that, this system is for Fortnite and work. Like, I'm sorry to say, my entire system, like, there is no games other than like Rocket League, like openly, like online. I can't really just invite people to play like most of the games, but most of them require um online, not online. Jesus Christ, most of them require what is it? PlayStation Plus. I remember Xenoverse. I had a friend. I'm like, what? Wouldn't it? I don't know if they changed it one time, so I don't know if I had it at the time. But like, I just couldn't play Dragon Ball with them. I'm like, what the heck? It was like, oh, you must not have PlayStation Plus, and I'm like, I hear you get free games. I'm like, what? See, I'm a very straight and forward person. I'm not going to get a bunch of extra games I'm not going to play. So I'm not just buying PlayStation Plus, and I'm like, what the heck? I was very surprised, but how can I get this one thing? I don't care about 6-7. I don't really care about the events either, but yeah, it was very, very surprising. But yeah, does this mean that the old the old me is gone? No, no, it does not. It does not mean that at all. Now, I want you to brace yourself. I need to train. I need to play Fortnite. Oh God, I know I'm contradicting a lot of things I already just said, but I'm not ready to go pro in my 10 years. I don't care what nobody says. Look, I am not good at holding heels. I've said this for so many years. I've said it so many times. I don't hold heels. I don't hold heels. I don't hold heels. No one has ever thrown the question why. I don't watch what I'm doing. I'm trying to say I am so focused on where, like, when I'm fighting, when I'm in a fight, I look at the person. I'm not looking at my own. So when I notice bullets aren't coming out of my gun, I just switch. And I'm telling you, I was that person who threw so many apples at people. I've thrown so many apples at people. Thrown so many shields and all that. Like God, oof, it embarrasses me a lot. It embarrasses me so much. Yeah, it makes me cringe just thinking about it because I can remember a lot of fights that I did that. I'm like, I gotta get used to it. I have to remember how many clicks. It's enough clicks. I do not have the movement. I'm sorry to say it. And I can't, I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to prove this right now. I've done it once. I don't know how to build. I do not know how to build completely. I have a technique, which is the basic one, but I do not know how to build, guys. Please, I do not know how to build. Everyone goes, oh, he's a build maniac. He's stupid. Stop building. I'm like, bro, I'm just doing what I can. And I'm sorry to say, when it comes to building, I am a somewhat of a what we call creative warrior because, of course, it's unlimited. But no, if you ever fight me in a battle royale, I will build the same. It just won't be as much because they don't give that much. So I'm like, say the reason why I say I can't build one, it's not really a skill thing. It's literally like I physically can't do it because I've learned something called wide building, which is slightly looking up before placing. See, believe it or not, people look like more down to the ground when building. I don't do that. So they say instead of getting shot through your build, I will always have at least one supporting piece in front of it, like a stair or whatever. So that's it. I'm about to show you right now. I prefer to build out of brick. Let's do wood because wood is probably the easiest thing to find. So I'm really never going to start like building like that. But if I do, it is like you see how it's all over the place. It's all over the place. And why do I favor cones? One, I don't know if it's me. So one, two. They're around the same time, but for some reason, cones just have always defended me more. So that's why I'll do this and not you know, like like switch back over to my stair and then go up. I would rather use a cone, edit it, and then go up because cones. I don't know why. Maybe I know there's probably a great Fortnite player like, oh my god, you don't know why, but that's actually like really tactical. Don't hit me with that. I don't know. I don't really want to know, but look, I want it to be my own technique and whatnot. And most of the time it's just jumping and spinning. Like I say, another thing with a cone, if you like jump high enough, you can put a floor under you. So like, watch. Now I don't. I know you could probably do that with the stair, but the stair is kind of it's all. It kind of is the floor. It just feels more, It feels kind of advanced with the cone because if anyone gets, they mantle, I can still hit them. They can't just walk up, But even with this build, you see, this is messy. Believe it or not, this is very messy. Of course, this is only if I'm prepared. I'm not gonna lie. If I get shot at, I'm gonna flip out. I'm pretty sure a lot of people see me do that. I give myself plenty of room to get out at any direction. Of course, I need to know where they're coming from. So if they're coming from here, I can go there. If they're not, if they're like right above me, even like if it was an aerial attack, I'd probably, you know, if they're like near, if they're far, I will always have a place to go. That's why people don't like fighting because they say, "I'm running, stop running." I'm like, "What do you mean running?" Because running, I'm assuming you'll not be far, but apparently just moving within your own builds is too much for people. But like, if you do nonsense and if you have enough builds, of course you can do this. Like I was gonna say, this will take like all my wood in the average fight. That's why I always have like a bunch of stuff I gotta do. Like after every fight, I gotta do stuff. Is the cones excessive? Yes, I use too many cones. I've reversed it. Before I used to use too many stairs. Now I use too many cones. Now, what I call wide build, I am perfect with swerving. And when I mean swerving my screen just to make wide builds. That was not the best, but it was, like, yeah, I have pretty impressive range. I don't think my sensitivity is too bad, but like, I have great. Oh, okay. Did I slip through the stair? Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. Like, I think I pull back when I jump. I do most of the time, just to make sure I don't, go too far. There's been many times where I jump and I get shot right in the face. So I pull back so I miss they might miss the headshot and I can get it. But yeah, that too. My positioning is not the best. You know. But I've learned how to do that long jump to the side, mantle and such. Everyone says I'm a mantle king. I don't believe that. Now, why Wildcat? Do I believe skins have advantages now? Yes, absolutely. I say this will be the final topic of what I'm talking about too, because I think this video is way beyond an hour long. Why will it be one, female skins? I'm gonna be honest, I do not do well with male skins. I'm sorry to say it. And do I believe there's advantages? Yes, this will be noticeable. But something I want to notice right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Put your finger, if you can reach your TV, put your finger at the top, the top of this skin. His very slick head. Keep it there for a bit. Keep it there for a bit. I'm not gonna go too far. Let's see. Uga, tell me, is that the same? Is it the same height? Are you seeing anything? Because I don't know if it's just me. Keep your finger there for at least like 15 minutes, just for a second. I know through the chapters, I'm not saying, oh, it's new gen. It has to be noticeable. No, they are getting bigger. And I mean that literally. Every part of the skin is getting bigger. I'm like, well, maybe they're growing up. What do you mean the skin is growing up? Someone has actually hit me with that excuse. So please, okay, put your finger on the top of her head. Let's see. I want to go to, let's say, so is that the same? Or are we seeing the same? I'm not moving the height. Tell me when it gets bigger, when they slightly get a little taller. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm noticing big changes. Is anyone a little taller? Are they getting like bigger just for no reason? Like I know it's not the head, but no, still Fortnite is not making skins. You know, is it the same height, guys? Is it the same height? I know skins are getting bigger and literally taller. as the chapters go by, and it's frightening me. 'Cause what do you mean these skins are getting older? What? This actually frightened me, and I'm like, they kind of are. The muscles are getting bigger, the legs are getting. I'm like, what do you mean? We have baby skins or something? What does that mean? So like so I'm gonna go to the bottom. So put your finger on her head, and it's something that creeps in my mind every once in a while. Because when I I keep my skins on shuffle, and every time I get an old skin, and I'm seeing from behind. So it's like this is what we would see. Just, put your finger on top of her head, and then we go to a more recent skin. Is it the same? Because like this girl literally has heels on. Is it the same? I feel like they've gotten bigger, and I do not like that exception. I don't like how it. What do you mean the skins got older? That doesn't make any sense. They're like so flippin' tall like now. Like even the joke skins are taller than the old joke skins. Everything is weird, and I don't like it. So I'm sorry to say it. Now, besides Lexa, because I don't know if anyone remember, they say Lexa, the OG Lexa. Lexi, I forgot already. I know I have her. She was a funny little thing. There she is. They say that this girl has the smallest hitbox, and I do kind of believe that. I do believe she does. But the thing why I will not main her because there's no way she's not noticeable. And believe it or not, I like using what I call super styles, meaning I will definitely use I will definitely use the built-in style, which is probably way more noticeable. So I'm sorry to say it, unless I'm not talking about the robot skin Trinox, the Aurora girl, if I can find her. I'm not talking about this skin because I know the skin is like definitely skinnier, but this one is tall. Now, for me, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first got Wildcat, I thought she was a man. I thought this was like a little teenage boy like Booga, and I'm like, oh my god, that's a woman. Does Wildcat not look short to some people? Like Wildcat looks short to me. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hate, but compared to maybe it's the torso part. She has like a younger aspect. She has to be just a little bit younger. So like, I don't know about this guy. Definitely big, but he is kind of small. You better be a man. Anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yikes. Big changes, but not massive changes and all that. And like I said, I gotta learn how to use heals. I probably won't be carrying medkits. It would have to be shields because I can't not fight. Like medkits is like useless. So I say it. I'm not gonna move that far away. I might put a wall, turn the corner, pop one, and then turn right back. I do U-turns. I don't stop fighting that much, but yeah. Thanks a lot, everyone. All right, I forgot about all that. I can't show it here, but whatever. Oof. I hope everyone enjoys this chapter and all the seasons in it.
Baby, let's turn up in this party. What's a wedding ring? My same hitters in the club, we blowing up the scene. It's the same bulls, we turning up, we repping for the D. All my homies play putting up 30s like it's a curry. Shorty said she wanna blow my whistle like a referee. She been tripping, it's been jealousy. She said just love me, please. I do not like this girl, so please don't put my neck on the leash. If she says she on this